Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to my presentation for Higher Ed 6360 Student Services in Higher Education by Hector Marquez for Dr. Rick's class. Today we're going to be discussing Dr. Jason Lynch podcast career in higher education, overviewing the main highlights for the episodes for directing campus activities at a large public institution with Jamarco Clark, Director of Leadership and Engagement at the University of Iowa, and Fraternity and Sorority Life at the Private Catholic University by Eric Goins. You will notice that it's highlighted red and has a GE at the end because we will be mentioning the two different things that they talk about. So one of the highlights, it was be the liaison, be the connection between students, resources, and opportunities for them. Every student needs help. It's something that whether they ask or not, they need some type of help. So we need to be able to identify what resources will be able to help them. We need to be able to connect and relate to our population, student population. So making sure that they know where we come from is essential for making that connection. Meet students where they are. Not every student is going to be a straight A student or it's going to be an honor roll, perfect attendance. So we need to make sure that we meet them where they are to make sure that their goal of graduating is met. We are helping a younger version of ourselves. It's something that I actually say all the time to myself. As a first generation student, we have to make sure that we see ourselves in them so they can trust us and we can help them the same way that we were helped by a student personnel professional. So another highlight was preparation. They both talk about using the tools available in order for making the best out of every situation. Focus on the values to make sure everything works perfectly. Eric mentions that he is currently working at a Catholic school. He puts a lot of emphasis on the mission, vision, the pillars. What we stand for is something that each institution is going to be different, but essentially we all want our students to graduate. Use the technology at our favor. When 2019 actually, well, 2020 hit with COVID, it was a game changing that we needed to adjust in order for help our students. Plan accordingly. Always have a plan A and B to make sure that we get the job done. So lead by example. This is referring a little bit more to management, and it's going to be thinking outside the box. Always look for ideas and innovations that will assist our students and also our team members to help. Working with other departments, other institutions, other entities will facilitate the access to resources and opportunity for our students. By creating and building those relationships will make our jobs a lot easier. Identify your strengths is something that Eric highlighted, and I do agree. We have to know what we're good at in order for us to know what we're not so good, and we can get help. Taking initiative, always look for innovative ideas and opportunities to go and seek more. Professional growth. This is a personal, more of a change management. If you are leading a team, you need to be able to adjust to these scenarios. Being vulnerable, make sure that you put yourself out there and do not think that you're not able to do the job, as Eric mentioned, because we all been there. And the only person that can count yourself out, it's going to be you. Walking in their shoes. We are growing in a professional setting, so I think we all started somewhere, and we could be the inspiration for others to become a higher ed professional. So we need to be able to see that they are walking in the shoes that we were walking. Provide checks and balances is something that I agree. We need to make sure that we see the good and bad in every situation. So for personal growth, the involvement is key. We need to be able to take advantage of all professional development presentations and involvement for the institution, identity, and culture. We need to be able to create that in order for us to grow along with the students. Be proud of your background, and it provides experience not only for your team members, but for your students. They need to be able to relate to us. Looking for a positive side on each experience is something that we all need to do. Every situation has a positive and a negative side. Willingness to work open-minded and be comfortable. I think this is important, and I'm gonna consider myself that I need to work on this. We're not always right, so definitely, in order for growth, we need to step out of our comfort zone, and stepping out on that comfort zone, we need to be able to learn, listen, and move on. Be trained by others. Thank you so much for coming in, and I hope that you enjoyed the presentation.